And here we are, out.
Welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. I am excited to be watching another episode of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide today. I continue to enjoy the series. It looks like I am right in the middle of season 2. Some of you all asked me which is my favorite show, and I like different ones for different reasons, but I love Ned's because it's so realistic and true to life most of the time, not always. I see in this random still frame from today's episode that Gordy is in it, so we'll see if he is going to be potentially fired or not. I certainly hope not, but he does tend to get himself in trouble. Today's episode is called Asking Someone Out. Not sure where this episode is going to go with this, but we'll find out. Just a reminder, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and click the button below to become a subscriber. Let's go.
Asking someone out. It's barfier than a stomach virus and causes more sweat than gym class.
Would you go to the movies with me?
And this is kind of funny because this show has touched on this before, this aspect of school, particularly in the Dares episode. Ned just goes right up to Missy just like that. But here I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more to it than that. Let's see.
So if you want to ask someone out, check out these tips.
Okay, here's the tips. I'm wondering what he's going to say for this one because almost all the time the tips are really, really good. I think there was only one episode, I think it was the 8th graders episode, where I didn't necessarily agree with a couple of the tips, but almost all the time the tips are spot on. But let's see what he says here.
Get nervous, so practice what you're going to say. Without it,
Will you go out?
you could freeze.
Yeah, I suppose that's good advice. So in just about everything, I'll relate it more to either making a speech or talking to someone that you feel nervous talking to. And that could be a teacher or a friend or an adult that you don't know well at school. Practicing what you're going to say to that person, sure, that could be beneficial no matter who it is.
Pick the right spot to ask someone out. Cafeteria, hallway, outside buy some flowers. Good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not going to go too deeply into this subject, but typically at most schools in the cafeteria, particularly in middle school, you're going to have some level of freedom, perhaps not as much as high school, but you're going to have some leeway more than you would in class to move around a bit or at least talk to your friends or people in your same class that you eat lunch with. So you are going to have a little bit more freedom to talk to different people for sure.
So enjoy your company at the picture show this evening.
I remember this guy.
Sure.
I don't know who this guy is.
Gym class? Bad.
Yeah, I agree. A gym class, you really have to stay focused. And partly for this reason, you do have basketballs or volleyballs or kickballs or whatever you're doing going on. And it's really not a place to just stop and have conversation about any subject. So yeah, I agree with that.
Can't ask someone out if they're going out with someone already.
That's it, Billy. It's over.
Okay. And I remember Ned has been dealing with this for a long time, ever since I can remember. I remember watching the dances episode where he literally does this. He waits until she's broken up and back together and broken up, except in that instance, I think it was Seth, the basketball twirler. But now it's Loomer, and he's excited because now I guess he thinks he has a chance of some sort. But let's see. Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's go over this one more time.
Hey, Susie, Ned smells good, and you guys should go to the movies. How about tonight?
And it's kind of funny. This does happen, this talking to your friends about who you like and so forth. But nowadays, it's a little bit different. What I mean by that is in this area, you didn't have all of the group chatting and the various social media platforms. And a lot of these types of conversations tend to happen on those and not quite as much in real life. It also, I think, helps people to feel just a little bit more comfortable talking to other students if they're not talking to them face to face. I'm not saying that's good, but it is the case sometimes with some people.
Good. Now move. Another approach to asking someone out is getting an ambassador to find out if the potential date would like to date you.
Yes, in schools I've served in the past, I did see this happen. Someone talking to someone else on someone else's behalf. That's basically what he's talking about here. And I'm guessing that's what he's going to do with Cookie here. I wonder how she'll respond here.
Hey, Susie, that smells good. Is that a text message phone? Can I see?
Is that even her?
Built-in Bluetooth, MP3, 1 gigabyte memory.
I guess that's her. She looks way different. Like her look has changed in this show several times. I wasn't even sure this was her at first.
It's like a laptop in your pocket.
Yeah, you said something about Ned.
Yeah, that's her.
Nedu.
But if you do go with an ambassador, make sure you pick a good one.
Yeah, he got so wrapped up in her phone that he totally forgot about Ned and what he was supposed to be doing there. That's kind of funny.
Please don't ask me to be your ambassador. I'm tired of waiting for Seth to ask me out, so I have to focus all my attention on asking
Seth
him out.
again.
Wish me luck. Hey,
Uh-oh.
Seth. I was wondering, do you want to go out sometime?
Sure, Jennifer. That sounds great.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun.
Okay.
Of course it will be fun. And full of fresh air.
Fresh air. Basketball. Oh, go.
And here we are. Out.
When he said fresh air, at first I'm like basketball, but then I realized he means very literally out, like outside. Like, okay, we're out. We'll enjoyed it. See ya. I'm guessing that is not what she meant, but Seth's a little different, wouldn't you say? I'm remembering the school websites episode, and he spelled the word basketball wrong. Not the smartest guy in the world, and so I could kind of see this happening. That's pretty funny.
No. What I meant was...
Well, it was nice going out with you, Jennifer.
Yep, that's what I thought. So he would just walk outside and say, "Oh, it was nice. We'll see you later," and that's kind of it. That's pretty funny. What's he doing?
Smooth talking cyborg student. I want you to help me get.
Okay. So is she going to ask him for some sort of help? If she is, depending on what she asks, that is very inappropriate. I don't know what she's going to say yet, but I think I know what the next couple of words are going to be. And I paused it because I remember you guys saying that she becomes kind of sort of a regular character in this show. I remember seeing her for the first time several episodes ago, but now she's come back like 2 or 3 times. So I guess she's now a regular on the show. But let's see what exactly she is going to be requesting of Cookie. I don't feel great about this, but let's see.
Date
With who?
with super handsome.
Oh,
clean
Gordy.
man.
Okay, yeah, he just hit a kid with a mop. That's a potential firing right there. And I don't feel great about this. She should not be asking him that. Matter of fact, that's a potential firing for her. I forgot her name, but I'm sure it's up on the screen correctly here. But yeah, she should not be asking this. And I'm guessing he's gonna, I don't know if he's gonna help or not. I can see his face here, his initial reaction, but let's see what happens here.
I'm not sure you're Gordy's type. I'm
Uh-oh.
not sure you're anyone's type. Give me some time and I'll find out what he likes.
Got it? Go.
Okay, he's still
Hi, Susie.
doing.
You like movies, right? And I like movies too. Anyways, I was wondering if you're interested to see a movie or a flick with, hey, flick is a funny word. I mean, why would anyone see a flick? I mean, you flick a book, who wants to see that? Like,
Yeah, that's Martin. That's kind of his defining characteristic in this show, other than being the, I think, student body president or vice president. but he just talks and talks. He talks so fast that you can't even understand what he's saying. And so he's going to start going very quickly, and she's going to just walk away, and then he's going to have to find someone else. Eventually, he's going to have to talk to her himself, but I don't know whether he'll be willing to do that. Let's see.
As you're into that stuff, and I mean, I knew I was back in the second grade.
What?
I used to flick boo-boo.
Oh.
I never really know what you wanted, 'cause, like,
I've seen a few instances in this show where they have cardboard cutouts. It's pretty funny. I remember in the Vice Principals episode, which is, I think, the most popular episode reaction video on this channel of Ned's Declassified. But they use that to sit on the bench outside his office. I remember Cookie using a cardboard cutout because he's hiding from the cheerleaders or someone else in there, or One Bite or whoever it was he was hiding from. And now she uses a cardboard cutout that's just going to stand there and listen to Martin. I'm guessing that's pretty funny.
like if you forgot your lunch, you could just eat them all the time. You never really know to flick moves. You know, just
He
flick
doesn't
forward,
even
you flick,
notice.
flick, because they actually flick, chase flick. Let's go flick lunch.
Hey, Gordy.
Potential firing. Gordy's on number 2 here, I think. He hit a kid with a mop, and now he's putting a golf ball down the hallway. Not that in and of itself is all that menacing, but you can't do that. He's supposed to be working. That would possibly get someone fired or disciplined in some way, but let's keep going.
I'm taking a pants poll and asking people like you what they look for in a potential date.
Mm.
I'd say I look for a sense of style, a lady that likes to cook, very good. Oh, and a good dancer, because I love dancing.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is potential firing number 3. Cookie asked him this question. He should not be responding to a question like that. Granted, it's not all that menacing, again, but he should know better than that. And if he doesn't, that's a problem too. But let's keep going.
What are you doing?
Playing hallway golf. I can break the course record if I can get this into Sweeney's classroom in 1.
Yeah, and I already mentioned that. That was potential firing number 2. So we'll just keep going.
But the door's closed.
That's why I'm using this.
Okay. This might be another one here, depending
And
on what
a woman that can
happens.
sing absolutely melts my heart. Bernie! Run. A new course record!
Yeah, that's potential firing 4, I'm afraid. He obviously broke something by, that looked like a driver. I'm not really a golfer, but he just let one rip down the hallway and broke something and then ran away. All of that's worth another potential firing. So I think we're on 4 now. Let's keep going.
Hey, Susie.
Oh, it's Lisa now. So he is going to get every single character in this show to approach Susie to try and help him. He needs to just talk to her himself. This is kind of funny, though. You got all these different characters taking different angles, but let's see what happens here with Lisa.
You think you'd want to go to the movies with Ned?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, then how about tonight?
Sounds great.
Something's up.
Hey, Susie. About tonight. I was thinking,
Hold on 1 second. Ned's here. Hey, Cookie loaned me this earpiece.
Yeah, I was about to say, the way she agreed to that so quickly, and if you looked at her face, she seemed to really not be listening to Lisa. She just said, okay, sure, and didn't really hear what she said. I wonder what's going to happen here now.
So I could talk on the phone in class. Were you going to ask me something?
yes. Would you like to...
Uh-oh. You froze. Oh, man. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just...
Okay, I'm back.
They used to call movies talkies when sound was just
He's still going with this cardboard cutout, which that's pretty funny. He's got his own theme music here. Whenever he does this, it's funny. It plays that little fast tune, and he just starts going 90 miles an hour talking. But let's see what happens next.
in the movie Ola. And even before that, the came I used to watch Big Stone to Slap. Or Alice, now it's fun.
Seth.
Things went bad with Seth.
What was it? Crush your heart with a spike bat or Judas in the pants bat?
It's more like doo-doos.
What?
Be my ambassador, please.
What? You won't be my ambassador, but you want me to be yours?
Yeah, that's right. Now go.
Those are some old-looking drink machines, those non-branded generic drink machines in the background. I don't know why I was drawn to that, but let's see if he can be her ambassador now.
Hey, Seth. Mose would like a date.
And tell her she's got one.
Oh, man. Seth, Seth's not the smartest, is he? But hey, I guess he answered the question.
Aren't dates great? You're like buff raisins.
Mose would like to go out.
They did that already.
We already went out and had a great time.
No. Would you like to go out to a movie tonight?
Sure, Ned. Just as friends.
Yeah, he didn't say with Mose. He just said, "Would you like to go to a movie?" Like, like they're gonna go out to a movie. That's pretty funny.
So do I have a date with Seth?
No, but I do.
All right, is this gonna be number 5?
Your eyes to me have such strength and daring. I hold made you some cold Polish and herring.
Ugh, so weird. Oh. And by the way, it looks like he just sort of shrugged his shoulders and walked off and didn't report an accident. That would be a potential firing. Also, actually, I think we're up to number 5 now.
We're through. I've been trying to ask you out all day, and now you're going out with Ned?
How can we be through if we never started?
That's just what I was about to say. How can we be through when we never start? Yeah. As simple as that sounds, that's one of the smarter things I've heard Seth say in this episode. Yeah.
I guess we can't.
If you want to break up with me, you have to go on a date with me first.
Right.
Will you go to the movies with me?
What is he doing this just so this thing will make sense? This is kind of crazy here, but let's keep going and see what happens.
If you have a really bad time, you can dump me and I'll be out of your life for good.
This doesn't make any sense though. It's just silly, but it is pretty funny.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I turned your classroom into a French bistro. It's the perfect romantic setting to get your man.
Is this your card?
Nope.
Fuck, this your
What?
card.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, this is a potential firing also. So he shouldn't be, whatever they're doing, playing cards with a student, and he's on his work time, I'm assuming. I see his little cart there in the background, and he's just sort of, I don't know what he's doing here, but it doesn't look good. He shouldn't be hanging around with a student playing cards or whatever he's doing. I think we're up to what, number 6? Let's keep going.
Really? You forced Cookie to do all of this just to see if I'd go on a date with you?
Call me old-fashioned.
Well, sure, I'll go.
You will?
Okay, too tight, too tight.
Look at this place. Who wouldn't say yes to a date in here?
Now he's got the idea. And now he's going to use this little, whatever it is, this little room with lights and a little table. I guess he's going to try it now.
I'll need some ambassadors.
Susie, I was looking for you because isn't that a funny word you could look and you could see?
Okay, I see what he's going to do. I don't think it's going to work, but he's going to use all these different people to like trick her into showing up to this one spot. And then I don't know, but let's see.
So why can't you say I was seeing for you? Why can't you just choose whatever you want? You just choose whatever one, that way you can.
Hey, Susie, I was just thinking, how great
This is weird.
Hey, Susie, Seth and I are going to the movies on Saturday.
He's like, what is going on? This is so weird. So weird. And if I'm her, I'm like, get me out of here. That was a weird experience being kind of shoved around and then literally dumped out in a wheelbarrow and then being offered a drink. I'm like, I'm out of here. But let's see what's going to happen here.
Was that thing that just happened to me one of your crazy plans?
Mm-hmm.
No. But while you're here, there's something I've been wanting to ask you all day.
Yes, Ned, what is it?
You go to the movies with me?
No.
No.
Yes!
Did he even hear her? Okay. Let's see how this ends here.
Yes.
She said no.
She said no, didn't she?
Yeah.
Better
Let's
luck
try
next
though,
time.
yeah.
Okay, dokie.
One last tip. Be prepared and stay positive, because not every time you ask someone out, are they going to say yes.
I'm sorry, but I just broke up with Billy and I kind of don't want a boyfriend right now.
Okay.
No problem. I totally understand. But we shouldn't let all this food go to waste, should we?
Oh,
Yeah, we should. Asking someone out. It's not easy. But if you get a no,
that guy was, I guess, frozen for the entire episode. That's pretty funny.
it will sting. But give it time, and your heart will recover, and you will survive. So after all that, I'm dateless.
Not exactly. I get him tomorrow night.
All right, well, that's the episode. This one was good. I did enjoy it, and this is something that some students do think about sometimes. I thought this scene was particularly funny with the cardboard cutout and Ned getting all these different people, like 10 people, to try and help him out. It was pretty entertaining. I'm still enjoying going through the series. I do plan to make it all the way to the end of, I think, season 3 is the last season, the third and final season. So hopefully you'll stick with it and join me through all the rest of the episodes. Whether you've seen the show or not, I think most of you probably have and remember it from when it first came out. But I am enjoying watching this right along with you. I'm going to end the video here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, and I'll see you on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.